All right, we're back at it again. 31 for 31, day 8. Today we're going to talk about trust because I have had a very interesting day. In the past few vlogs, I talked about how I don't really handle pivoting and a change of plans very well. And of course, in true godly fashion, today that got tested, right? My cousins and I were going to fly up to go see our other cousin in New York. And we were supposed to be leaving out tonight and spend the weekend out there. But of course, the flight got canceled because of inclement weather in New York. Of course, I was upset. They were upset. We were all upset about it. And I literally almost crashed out. So it's like, let me just go to the gym and crash out on the weights instead of crashing out for real. So yeah, that's basically what I did. I took it out on the weights and that's just what it was. But that's not even really what I'm here to talk about. What I really want to talk about is trust, right? Trusting that when things change, that there's a reason for everything. I'm a person who does not believe in coincidences. Like, I do not believe coincidences are a thing. I think that everything happens for a reason in the way that it should. Now, do I always accept it when my plans get changed? I don't immediately, but I eventually do because, what am I going to do about that, right? Like, so when the flights got canceled, I was upset. And, my cousin said something and he was like, God has a reason for everything. And he's basically saying like it was all going to work out. And it kind of had me thinking like, yeah, like, there really is a reason for everything. Like, you just never know. Like, we don't know what God was protecting us from. And we all know how things have been going with the flight. So God forbid we're in the middle of a flight up in the air and it's a bad storm. Like, God forbid, and saying all of that, like learning to trust that God has a reason for everything, right? I may not understand it immediately. I may not always, agree, but who am I? Right? There's a reason for everything. And I'm just grateful for what he's protecting me from. Right? So all of that to say, trust. Trusting that when things change, when your plans get diverted, there's a greater reason for everything. And you just have to trust and know that there is a plan, and trust and know that God is in complete and total control. Trust in his plan. So yeah, if you can trust in God, then you're basically set. And so, yeah, I was upset, but I left it out on the weights and I left it in God's hands because what else can I really do? Like, I can't just make a new flight appear out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I can't make the rain stop out of nowhere. Like, it's just what it was. You never know what God has planned. You never know what God is doing. All you have to do is follow suit and move accordingly. So that's all I really want to talk about today. 31 for 31, day 8. Stay tuned tomorrow for day 9. Goodbye.